What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the last Caretaker. We're continuing where we left off in the last one. I hope everybody's doing alright. I hope everybody's well. Hold on, I need to turn down my mouse sensitivity. There we go. We've got some... Actually, let me just turn this off as well, just so we're not wasting power. It's always good not to waste power. If we're not going to waste it, that is a good thing. These guys seem to be nicely increasing as well, but I'm thinking what we're going to do is I'm going to start scrapping everything today. Today's going to be the scrap episode. Sorry, I've got like the hiccups at the same time. I'm trying not to hiccup down the microphone. But yeah, I think it might just be worth bringing everything I'm wanting to scrap into the room. And then we'll just go through and do like a scrap episode, I think. There is some stuff in here which we can just like instantly grab anyway. Let me just rotate. You can get it through the door. We've got a lot of things to scrap what's around town. We did just recharge ourselves at the end of the last episode. If you guys have missed last episode, I recommend going and watching it. It was a good episode. I quite enjoyed it. How do you get something like this through a door then, eh? I want to rotate it the other way, to be honest with you. I can get through that door though, which means I can probably put it on the ship. And then just scrap it that way. More than likely. Right now, his ship's running off of mainly battery power, actually. It's not getting run off of anything else. You know what?
Caretaker, nothing is wasted. Recycling and fabrication are central to your work. Every system you maintain depends on what you recover. Bring objects into trash, then feed that into the recycler. Or place entire items directly into a recycler module. The machine will refine them into base materials, metal, composites, polymers. Each type different depending on what you collect. With materials prepared, fabrication comes next. Any fabrication module can shape parts, plates, couplings, conduit seals, parts for the building blocks for modules.
I think there's something we can actually get as well to break down stuff like disassembler.
More efficient. There are no shipments, no resupply. What you reclaim and what you build is all that remains. Recycle, fabricate, construct. This is the loop that sustains the mission. Break it, and everything stops. Caretaker, nothing is wasted. Recycling and fabrication are central to your work.
Right, okay, you're going to do me head in, just saying that all the time, so right, we'll turn you off. And what we'll do is we'll start bringing things down from up top. Nothing that we know that can be recycled, I'm going to bring down to get recycled. We'll just start in one room at a time. Obviously, I need to go find things like back there, which means I'm going to go through like those and gather up everything and what I can gather. Things like tables and stuff like that, like these guys can all go. I think maybe then we sort of start to rotate, please. Thank you, because you need to go through the door. I guess the table's not going through the door. Oh no, yeah, it is. There you go. Just gotta keep on trying. I'll get there eventually. Things like this, for instance, like there's just like loads of stuff to recycle. I think this game's gonna be like one of those games like where you need to recycle stuff to like keep stuff like good. But then we'll get like loads of stuff up over here. Loads of things to recycle. I just also haven't, we haven't found anything yet for... What is this? Looks like a... I'm not sure what that is. Seem to be using up a lot of energy though. How much do I actually... Yeah, we're not losing too much. Guess this guy here is gonna have to be... something that we recycle downstairs. But Yeah, I think the game's wanting us to like recycle right now, make everything good. Actually, there's a box I can open, which I can take some materials out of. I'm also just not sure on how we use the disassembler yet. I know that we've got this guy, which he's a fixer tool. Can we still jump up in there? Yep. A lot of backwards and forwards doing this. But I have a very, very suspicious feeling this is all going to pay off. Like what I was going to do is in between episodes just like quickly like look up a few things, but yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Not yet, anyway. We've got a lot of things to scrap already. I know this is definitely going to be one of those ones where that works. I think maybe dumping most of the stuff down from up here might be a better bet, and then me picking it up from downstairs. Oh. I can also knock those ladders down as well, that might be a good thing. I didn't even know they were the... Oh, hello. I'm pulling on the... on my cable there. This is going to be probably mostly it. Don't know if I can scrap these guys, but I'm going to throw them down anyway. I've got things like this, which looks like I can scrap this as well. Huh. We've got loads of stuff. To be honest with you, we've got... I don't think I can scrap that. I think I can scrap this plastic pallet. I think that's everything from this floor, actually. Oh no, never mind. I was going to say that's everything. Nope, that's not everything. I'm just going to take everything. All this stuff what doesn't really mean a lot to me. It means more to me as scrapped materials. It's all going. We're starting the scrap. Probably going to need all of this anyway, but as scrap. So I'm going to get everything what's mainly out and about. I don't think there's much up over here, if anything at all. It looks like it's daytime outside. Nice. Now we do have things like this guy. We have this chair. We've got this chair. Yeah, we've got a couple of little bits upstairs right now. All I'll do is I'm just going to pop everything in there for now, and then we'll move it all downstairs. I like that we're definitely getting power in though. I think we're actually making more of it than we're actually using, which is good. So I'm pretty sure those batteries are actually charging slowly. I think the best way of like moving everything, just picking it up and then just yeeting it. Oh. Good to know everything has physics. Things like to get stuck. And that's pretty much everything from up top. So I'm quite sure that we're okay now to start throwing everything down. as we go. What you doing relatively well? When you're ready, open up the door, set sail. Yeah, one, I'm not ready yet. Nowhere near ready. To be honest with you, what really got my attention for this game, if you guys were wondering, was the actual, like, driving the boat and everything. Like, I thought that was, like, quite cool. But, like, the more I, like, look into this game, the more I'm just like, oh, yeah, I actually really, really like this game. The more I'm actually playing it right now, the more I'm actually enjoying it. To be honest with you, it scratches my looting types of games. Like, I love looting games. Oh, hello, I just unplugged our panels, which means we are currently not... Oh, there's another chair here. Let me just grab the chair out. Let me just plug you back in. Why won't you let me plug you back in for? Seriously? It's like Max, are you joking me right now? And you were just plugged in like 2 seconds ago. Right, you know what? Let me relearn this cable. Right now we're wasting solar power. I could be still using it. There you go. There we go. That there's a little bit better. I'll rerun that cable. I think that cable was actually already there, to be fair. Okay, let's try and get these things down there. Well, I think we'll start scrapping actually. There we go. Do I actually get hurt if I fall down from that height? No, I used a lot of power up. Holy crap, okay. So if I fall, I lose power, not health. Right, got it. Right, okay, I guess let's start getting some of this stuff in here scrapped. Seem to be scrapping quite a bit. Getting a lot of scrap from them. There we go. Doesn't take much to tidy up the floor now, does it? My question is, what do I get for scrapping these little things? Anything? Yeah, you actually do get some stuff from it. Nice. I wish you could like group pick up things. I guess what I'll do is I'll just charge myself off of this guy. There we go. To be honest with you, this guy's actually quite full. I'm not gonna lie. Really wish I could like multiple grab all this stuff. Looks like it only uses power when it's actually scrapping, by the looks of it. Yeah, look, if I scrap this, the power cable does full power. Interesting. Good to know. Literally just like picking up. Actually, I want to see what this gives me. Just one? Really? Okay. Well, I guess one's better than none. Get the table in. Plastic. Is there a way to like rotate it lengthways? I guess I can't get that in there, so what I'll do is that'll go on the pile to maybe go in the ship and get done that way. Long pole. Well, I know you can go through the door. I've got one of your brothers already through the door before. So I got like some of these guys. Computer monitor. Picture like good cereal pots on the back of that. And we've got like things like these guys. Like honestly, we've got like loads of stuff kicking around all over the shop. That's one thing we're gonna have to keep an eye on, especially when when we leave here, is our power. I think I know that obviously like this place where we're currently at is pretty safe territory for a lot of things. Like obviously it's like safe for us to like, you know, we've got like loads of save points kicking around near us. We've got power, pretty much an abundant of power. I know we've got like also a lot to have a look at upstairs as well, to be honest. Like I'm only just starting to get started with this place. From what I've heard though, like your best bet is to actually like scrap as much as you can. If you guys got any tips though, let me know. I've only been playing this for quite literally, well, however long last episode was. That is it. Haven't watched anything on it other than like a few like little gameplay type of things. Really. Oh, I didn't quite grab that. Just trying to like do one side and just like stack everything up. I do see like power banks up here. Okay, they're heavy. Not sure what I can do with those yet. Okay, anything too heavy I'm not going to move. These guys are all heavy ones, so we'll leave those for now. Right, and then that is pretty much this side cleaned. I want to start working on over that bit now. So right, what we got here, we've got some more of these guys. I thought that was someone coming towards me there. I was like, what the hell's coming towards me? That can go. This can go. I think that's too heavy. Yeah, it is. This can come out. This bit here just move? No. Right, and then that is this bit here sorted. I think I see something here. Yeah, I can move this out. Right, I guess... Oh, looks like I've managed to unplug my cable. Might be worth... Oh. Let me just... reel it in quickly. And then if I remember rightly, it's up over here where I put the little interconnector. There we go. And then what I'll do is I'll grab this, plug this in here. Like so. Right, let's start scrapping. It's quite fun. I love how I'm just like throwing them more or less in general direction. They're getting scrapped instantly. Love it. It's already been through. One thing, can this go through? Oh, that is taking its time, mate. Okay. Okay. Right, well, I am quite full, actually. Can I combine things in my inventory? I think they already have combined, actually. Right, so... My only thing is, can I make... like, storage... small storage container? That might actually be worth it. Right. Now I do know I'm like over encumbered, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna like drop them there for now. I'm still over encumbered though. And my only thing is, does like things like this go in it? Yeah. Like kind of like things like wires and stuff like that go in it. Yeah. So pretty much like all of this here can get scrapped. I don't know what we do with this like money stuff though. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna... Oh, there you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it over here and I'm just going to start dumping it. I think as all these batteries are now in parallel, we'll actually get like some sort of like, I can see sort of things. Yeah, I think definitely now building some storage containers might actually be a good thing. Anything else I need to get in skills? Or how to build anything else really? Electric pistol might be good. So we've got quite a few materials. Right, so it's B to build if I remember rightly. So we need alloy frames. I think what we can do is we can actually turn this guy on as well. Not exactly sure on how I do this. Screens, alloy frames. How many do we need? Can I? Oh, they're only small. Anything I can get, so oh wow, looks like there's quite a lot to actually unlock as we go. Obviously having some sort of like storage container makes sense. The fabricator, recycler. I think we've got fabricator and recycler on board as well. So if we need them, we've got them. Electric cylinder booster, what's that one there? Basic electric engine cylinder. Okay, so we've got that as well, which we could build. I don't know really where to put these right now. I don't know if we like put them in here and then build them in here, or if we put them on board our ship. What have I actually got on me right now, which is actually worth stuff? Not sure yet on those. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop them for now. Leave them there. But I really want to go put like these in some sort of like locker somewhere. It's because we've got a lot of them right now. I don't know what to do with them yet. Right, I guess let's go up top and we'll start working our way down, I guess. That's number 6. Oh, I forgot about these guys. We can actually recycle these guys. Okay, right. You're gonna come out. You're gonna get recycled. Sorry, buddy. I'm pretty sure like you're worth like recycled scrap. Caretakers and everything. I was going to say I was going to explain some stuff about this game as well. So, if you guys wanted to know and you don't know the story that well, or if you're just jumping onto this game for the first time, like I sort of am, we are a caretaker. What happened is I think something happened to the Earth where we couldn't. I think that's like a drop down. I think to where we couldn't like something happened to the Earth and we moved into space, but once we moved into space we couldn't really have kids that well, and because of it we shipped our kids down to Earth, and the caretakers sort of like look after our kids and like hatched them and then sent them back into space. I think that's the way the story goes. If I got it wrong, please do correct me in the comments down below. I'm sure you guys will. I'm literally just taking like all this stuff out just so I can scrap it and get some more scrap. Really, this place is like a gold mine to like get yourself started. Like a lot of this stuff is it's really good for like early game. Really, the more time you put into early game, I always find in games like this, the better you're off in the long run. It's like lifting all this junk out. We've got a couple of actual emergency canisters if we need them, which we'll probably take on board. There's not really that much power in them, but it'll help. Right, let's go see what else is in here. If I can get in here, that is. Anything else? I do see up. And that's, oh, hello. See some parkour happening. Things like this can all go down, get reused. Okay, there we go. Anything else over here? No. Don't really see anything else. So I can go down. I do see down here though as well. Let's go out, check this out. Nice poster. Picture. You can take that. Oh wow, hello, there's the sea. And there's some sort of mechanical shark by the looks of it. Very nice. Is that USD? Looks like it. All this here is gonna go upstairs and get scrapped, I think. That's what I'm gonna try and do with it. Scrap it all. Might give me something. Okay, that's everything down here. Wonder how many days we've actually been active here for. Now. Hopefully these give me like fabrics and stuff like that. Not sure what I need fabrics for right now, but might need them for something. And apparently the caretakers have also been like unavailable for some period of time. Like all of them just like shut down all of a sudden, and we just woke up, which is why we're currently here. And why we're awake. We're like the last one, which is why the game is called The Last Caretaker. That's pretty much the story in a nutshell. There's loads of other people who have explained it a little bit better than me online, so... Obviously, we're still learning, still scrapping, still doing everything. What I want to do is I want to be able to put like solar panels and stuff like that on board the boat, put some wind turbines on it so it can create its own power. Because I think we're going to run through our power so quickly. Right, mate, you're getting scrapped as well, sorry. But yeah, these are like the caretakers. I'm guessing he's a proper caretaker. This guy here was a caretaker, but I'm guessing he was a welder. Judging by his uniform. Right, let's make sure we get everything else out of here. We do need to go refill our power again here relatively soon. We're starting to crack through all of the stuff relatively quickly. Right, what we'll do is we'll go scrap our brethren. Thank you. You will come in useful as scrap. That's what I've seen on a lot of people's streams, is they literally just sit here for like the first while, scrap things. Like I want to scrap things as well. I want to get set up. I want to be able to I want to be in like a good standpoint before we head out into the before we head out. It's like we're scrapping an awful lot of stuff though. An awful lot of stuff. Oh, I missed. How's our Barry doing? She's actually doing relatively well, actually. A lot of this is quite long material, and you've got to get through doors. I think then what we do is we start to, once we've done this, we'll, maybe we'll use this as like a home base, maybe. And obviously we've got like scrappers and stuff like that here. Once we start heading out, we've got to do quite a bit. So like this base right now, I want to completely strip it down. I want to get everything put on board the boat what needs putting on board the boat. All of our materials we've got. Make sure we've got plenty of power, so once we exit here, we've got plenty of stuff. I don't want to leave here and go, oh, yeah, we've run out of power. Now we're dead. No, I want plenty of power, plenty of everything. I want to be able to not just scrape by. I want to, you know. Hello. Nope, that didn't make it all the way. That's fine. I'll scrap that one in the boat. I'll turn on the boat scrapper and I'll. Oh crap! We're out of power, which starts affecting our health. Oh, no, we've accidentally just triggered the screen. that's fine. I'm not really using that one anywhere right now, so we're good for now. Right, we're now full on power again. Holy moly, like, honestly, time flies by when on this game.
At the start of every cycle, engines must be online and properly fueled. You may adjust.
Also got my flashlight on, which probably doesn't help. Somebody's probably been shouting at me in the comments for like the last god knows how long
You have the tools.
about my flashlight being on. But yeah, this place has honestly got like a lot of stuff in it that you can actually scrap. Obviously, like, the more we move around, the more lights we've got on, this, that, and the other, the more power we use. Our hands. Like, look at all of that we got. Damn. We've probably got more scrap than we know what to do with right now. Let me just see what the episode length is right now. About 40 minutes. Not bad. We're actually doing really, really well for time, actually. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have thought we would have been doing this for 40 minutes at all. Obviously, we know this place more or less like the back of our hand. We're still exploring it. I think over here is all done now. Yep, so over here is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going back on ourselves, back the way we came, which is over here, and start picking up stuff which we've left. Obviously other caretakers that didn't quite make it. There's one guy here, I forgot about that guy. I love how they've got them like hanging and stuff. It's quite cool. Actually, to be honest with you, this game seems like really well polished. I've got to say, for the developers, you have done a good job so far. Anyway, I think it's in early access still, I think, right? Or is it released now? I don't know. I'll have to go double check that. I think it's in early access still. But yeah, I can see like a lot of people like streaming this game and actually having a lot of fun with it. Like, to be honest with you, I can see me streaming this game and just doing like this for like 4 hours. Obviously, I'm going to try and cut around some stuff, but there we go. That's this area cleared. Clear out this area. Also, my storage seems to be getting a lot full very, very quickly as well, so gotta keep an eye on that. Okay, nothing else here, no. No. I've come up with this ladder a few times. But there's a big doors we're gonna open up from over there eventually. Okay, we've got some of this. Cool. Just gonna put everything over there to then get thrown over there eventually. But I do know there's like quite a lot of stuff that I probably actually skipped over, not realizing that we were gonna need it. So we'll double back on ourselves, see what we can find. Over here, that is. So I'm quite sure we missed a hell of a lot over here. Like a lot. They're too heavy. Like, see, if I didn't come over here, I would have never known this stuff was over here. So... did we come up? Yeah, we came up, didn't we? So that means we were further down before. all kinds of stuff here. Just gotta keep an eye on my power. And make sure I also make that gap. Otherwise I'm throwing it into the water. Not sure how much scrap these guys bring, but... Doors left, yep. I forgot which button was throw. Even though I've just been using it like loads, I just completely forgot. Mind blank. More caretakers. Okay, good. They're all bound together. I was gonna say if I'm moving like 10 of these guys, I might just give up. Like we've got like loads of scrap, but to be honest with you, we're probably going to need it all. Oh crap! They've got like computers and all kinds of stuff in here. Might just be worth bringing it all out. And then throwing it all. I can't even pick up. Yeah, these screens are staying. I'm not gonna mess around with those. We've got things like shelves. We've got more metal here. These guys I can actually pick up and move, so they can go. I'm just gonna take like the big things, like chunks of metal and stuff, because they'll actually be worth something to me, I think. Everything else, not so much. Like these guys will be worth something. The pallets are probably worth something, but I'm not exactly sure on how we are going to get them through the door. That is my only question. There you go. Can actually get them through those small doors. If you know what you're doing. Right, and I think what we do is we slowly go down. Okay, nothing there.
Keep the flow steady. Carry on, Caretaker.
Right. Let's go down and see what we can find. If anything. Yep, there's stuff there.
Ensure nutrient delivery continues without interruption. Growth must not pause. Each pod carries one human seed. Memories stream during growth and shape traits. Food defines strength and body. Water and electricity keep the process alive. Surface conditions remain unstable. Human presence absent. But your task does not change. Maintain the pods, protect the racks, secure continuity. The humans who grow will not remember you. They will not thank you. But without you, they cannot exist. You do not require recognition.
Bit of a story there.
Begin the cycle.
Ho 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 ho. That was sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna check this side as we go down. There we go, we're down now anyway. We are on the ground floor. Right, I guess what we'll do is we'll just start loading up the elevator with stuff that we want to bring with us. And obviously we'll just ride up to the top, and then what I'll do is I'll look at each side as we go up, just to figure out like what I want to take. Things like this, things like these guys, because the plastic, I'm pretty sure. I think they're going to be useful. Can I lift these guys? No, they're the heavy ones, aren't they? Yeah. They're the heavy ones. Things like metal can go on. Just because I think metal's going to be a huge factor of a lot of things. I think that's going to be useful. That's going to be useful. These are going to be useful. Literally just like double and back on myself and just like figuring out what's useful, what's not. Probably this computer's going to be useful because it's probably got like things like glass and stuff in it. This, whatever this is. Is the table and chairs going to be useful? Probably not. You're probably going to be useful. So you can go on the platform. Yeah, we're scrapping scrapping all of our friends and everything, so... you're probably got some good stuff in you, so you can come with... yeah. Like these bags are probably useful. I'm just taking a guess. I don't know if they are or not. I don't know what I should be collecting, what I shouldn't be collecting, really. I'm just sort of like looking at things going, yeah, you might be useful. All this here might be useful. Nothing else in here, so probably fine. Right, okay, what I'll do is I will go up and come back. We'll take group number 1 up first. What I'm doing is I'm looking this way for any collectibles or anything like that, which I'm not seeing anything. Welcome to the top floor. I think what we'll do is I'll put the pallets there for now. Just because I know the plastic and the sort of are useful as plastic. Anything else, not really. The only thing is that I need to get out of this door. Oh, and I'm out of power. Well, that gets me to a power station. Oh. Shift to run. Easiest option is just coming into here and then just doing that. That there takes out this battery, but then obviously every other battery which is around here as well. There we go. There's that sorted. Right. Oh, shift to run. There we go, nicely over. Right, let's continue taking the stuff off the elevator. And then we'll go from there. Alright, let's get the rest of this moved, shall we? This shouldn't take too long to do most of this. The only thing I'm worried about is actually filling up this little room in here. Should give us like a lot of good scrap, to be fair. The more scrap we get, the better. I'll just want to put that there. Anything else like metals and stuff like that? I have a feeling that we're going to need like a lot of metal. It sort of makes sense also, like if we need to like repair our ship a little bit. I'm just trying my hardest not to like block up that door too much. I might even do is I might actually just stack it here for now. Stack it just like off the I think I'm just grabbing those there for fabrics, I think. Is what I'm grabbing those for. These guys I'm pretty sure have like good stuff in them. I'm not 100% sure, I'm not sure what has good stuff in and what doesn't. I'm just taking a good educated guess. Right, I think that is... everything gone from this? Yep. Right, okay, let's go back down. Oh yeah, let's press E to go down. I don't think there's anything on this side. Nope, nothing on that side. Right, okay, cool. Let's go through here, make sure I haven't missed anything. Have I? What I'll do is I'll bring the teddies with me as well. I think the teddies are technically collectibles, I think. So we'll bring the teddies with us as we go. Yeah, then we've got like metals and stuff in here, which can probably go. That's a heavy one, that one, ain't it? Yeah, never mind, I'm not taking that. What I'll do is I'll just pull this guy out of the way. All the metals can go though. Everything's a bit rattly down here, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of sounds. Sure, why not? Here's another bag. What I'll do is I'll just throw everything in there for now. Not sure how worth it's taking all of this. Actually, another thing I wanted to double check is, do we have the... I think I have this. Do I actually have that tool? So I'm not seeing it anywhere. Oh, looks like we've got some things in here for enhancements and stuff, like extra battery and all kinds of stuff. I'm not seeing... let's see one of my tools. Not seeing that disassembler anywhere. Which is a little bit concerning. Like, I could probably scrap a lot more of this place. To be honest with you, there's like loads of stuff that we haven't actually discovered. I think what we'll do is we'll leave this episode like scrapping, and then maybe next episode we start going through some vents. and stuff, which might be a good idea. They're big ones, which I can't really carry. How are we doing for power? We're doing okay for power, actually. Right, okay, that's this area pretty much sorted. Let's take you. That can go. They can go. Power seems to be holding up in here. That battery seems to be lasting. It's been on the entire time we've been here, so it looks like these lights don't really cost that much. I'll probably take the computer. I'll take this guy just because it's electronic and probably got wires or something in it, which will give me some good stuff. Those parts I'm gonna leave here. Those I'm just gonna leave. I'm really too fussed. There is, though, some boxes to open. Which have actually got materials inside. Not sure what that is.
Caretaker, systems active. Cycle beginning. Your mission remains the same. Grow, sustain, and deliver. Lazarus pods require constant supervision.
Rawr.
Confirm water supply. Confirm electrical flow.
I had to do that.
Growth and shape tree. Food defines
Right, what we'll do is we'll take like the computers,
process. Remain unstable. With presence.
take this,
Maintain the pods.
we'll take this,
Continuity. They will not think you
we'll take one of the caretakers.
require persistence. Begin the cycle. Keep the flow steady.
Anything much in here?
Active. Cycle beginning. Your mission remains the same. Grow, sustain, and deliver. Lazarus pods require constant supervision. Confirm water supply. Confirm electrical. Growth must not pause. Each pod carries one human seed. Memory stream during.
Okay, those actually do give you quite a lot of good information, to be fair. To be honest with you, I don't even remember which room we even jumped in at first. I can't remember which pod room we're in. I think it was this one, actually. I think this was ours. Nothing else I really want to take from in here. In here.
Caretaker. Systems active. Cycle beginning. Your mission remains the same. Grow, sustain. Lazarus pods require constant supervision.
Okay, yeah, it's just the same message over and over and over again. I've heard it before. I'm pretty sure we have anyway. Right, that is this bit down here taken care of. Right, I guess it's time to move the stuff that we want down the corridor, move it to the what's it called? The elevator, and then we'll get out of here. Well, we won't quite get out of here, but we'll recycle all of it today, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping to do. Just you. Whoops. And you. Right, and I guess what we'll do is... leave that open. Right, we'll just leave this here, and what I'll do is I'll close the doors behind me. Just to keep the place secure. Don't really need to do that, but... to be honest with you, it's very dark down here doing this. Just because it's dark and I don't really like the dark. Throw it all in there first, and then we'll do the rest of it from there. As well, I've actually sorted out my graphics and everything for this game. Everything's on, I believe, Epic or Ultra or whatever the highest one is. I think it's Epic, I think. So, yeah. I'm enjoying this game. I really am. To be honest with you, like, I love like looting games like this, like where I like honestly I could do this for like longer. I'm only doing like an episode or so of it because of well, I'm pretty sure you guys will get bored of it after a certain period of time. So I'm only doing so much loot and so much everything else. Because I know you guys are gonna get bored, but that you just enjoy me rambling as well. Either or.
Keep it balanced. Without flow, responsiveness fades. Joints degrade and shut down follow. Cycle at the vitality station. Let the resonance stabilize. The pulse will restore your memory station. Sync your state.
Rawr. Right. In here we're good. Right, we're holding. Oh, no, hold on. We've got some kit in here. I've missed. I've overthrown. Right, what I want to do is I'm just going to turn that on, just turn you off now because we're done in here. And what we'll do is I'll take some health. There we go, done. Light off. Right. Let's close those doors as well, just so it keeps everything in one place. Right, let's load up this guy, shall we? Load up the last elevator. Shouldn't be too hard to load up this guy. We did take quite a bit of loot, though. It was a good bit of loot. Stuff in here that I probably don't want, but I'd rather take it and have it than... you know, leave it and then want it. That's what I always do for games like this. I get over encumbered and the next thing you know, I wonder why. Yes, because I decided to take chuffing everything. That's why. I don't really need to waste power. I waste a lot of power like that. Those guys can stay, that's fine. I think everything else is actually on the elevator, which is good. Alright, shall we go up? I think we shall. Alright, welcome back to the top. Right. Shall we start getting some stuff out of here? I think that's what we do first. We start getting some stuff over to the other platform. I love throwing things in this game. It's so much fun. Not sure how much power it takes. Let's have a look. I am actually starting to run low again. Right, let's just get these guys out first. Let's get things like pallets through the door. I know they can come through the door. I just gotta... keeping an eye on my power as well as I do this. I'm at 99% full as well of other stuff. Should be a lot more scrap as well. What is it to rotate? F. Right, I think we go power ourselves back up with power. Seem to be running through it quite quick right now. I think like the more active we get, the more power we tend to use. Got a lot of stuff over here to even recycle. Right, you should actually be full. You're getting there slowly over time. There we go. Now a lot of it in here is going to get sorted. What have I actually got in my backpack right now? I've got glass and all kinds of other stuff. Could probably actually throw some of it down there. I might just throw it down here. And then what I might do is I might just run a power cable down and then to here and then down and then into the boat if I can. Might be a better choice. And then just scrap it all in the boat because it's all going to go there anyway, so it makes sense. Sure, that's what we'll do. I'm just going to throw it all down there. I also was looking for vents as well while we were down below. I didn't see any. So, we're not going to be doing those. Honestly, we're going to be like set up for a little while here. Build what we want when we want. Oh, hello. I sort of threw myself there at the same time. I also haven't finished off scrapping everything down here yet either. I need to do that. I also need to go explore that vent. We're going to start exploring a lot of vents here going forward. Looks like there's some stuff over there as well, which I've probably not got. I thought I started to do this side, but I thought I'll go all the way down the bottom first. And then start working my way over. That's more or less this one done. Right. Get everything over here and then I'll move everything individually. Hello. Yeah, just get most of it out here, I think, first. Snow Globe's gonna go last. Alright, let's start moving this all down the corridor. Don't know how many caretakers I've got. Dead ones. Thing is, I'm not sure what we're going to be building as we're building it. So it sort of makes sense for me to make sure I've got everything. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to need a lot of metal. indicated by me grabbing a lot of metal. To be honest with you, it's not really too bad. To be honest with you, I've left a lot, but there's a reason I've left a lot. It's over here. You know what, we'll take these as well. No, not the snow globe. You go there, stay safe. Seems like a collectible to me. I don't know what type of collectible it is, but it looks like one. I'm excited though to head out on the boat. We'll be doing that relatively soon. I think next episode what we're going to do is probably scrap most of this stuff which we've already got. And then once we scrapped it, we'll go from there. Go check out some vents, grab some more scrap stuff. Hopefully level up a couple more times. Build some stuff. I think storage units are probably going to be the thing to build. Start putting all of our massive amounts of scrap in it. Well, putting our scrap somewhere anyway. Feels like I got a lot more on that second run than I did in the first. We've got quite a few caretakers as well. I was cracking about how many caretakers we've actually got. I'm also keeping an eye on our power. I think that's one thing we need to upgrade relatively quickly. To be honest with you, we're not really doing much like health damage, and we've always got our health station on our boat as well. Oh hello, I think that was an autosave right there. It's just made it lag there a little bit. That or it's that how much shite we've got in here right now. And the things are bouncing against each other. I'm also trying to make sure I don't throw anything down below. Right, we'll put Mr. Rar over here for now. I can go in there. Another bag. So like I said, we'll probably actually do most of this on board the boat, actually. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a cable from upstairs down to the boat and get the boat ready. Almost emptied all this out. Right, we need to go get some power. We've got a flashlight on as well. Here we have. I'm wasting power. That's probably why my power's going so low so quick. Nine, 8. There we go. Right, let's move the scrap first. I was hoping that looks like there's stuff back there, look, which we can go get somehow. Let's just get back through here. Let's get the rest of this stuff unloaded. Some of the technology like looks like really old. Like that machine what we just picked up there looks like it was like from like the 80s. Big bulky computer. Well, no, yeah, I'd say 80s. Almost done. Can't wait to get all this stuff like on the boat, and then it's just like scrap time next episode. Scrap and go collecting the rest of the loot which we can find in vents. I think what we'll do is I'm going to move the rest of this, and I'm going to end the episode, and then we'll come back next episode and continue from there, I think. I'm enjoying this game way too much. Like, time's absolutely flying by. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to turn on my flashlight so I can see. Oh, there's the teddy. I forgot about the teddy. We found a few of those. I just need to go pick them all back up. Right, that's pretty much all of it in there nearly. Right, let me just start getting these pallets in. Okay, that's pallet number 1. Get some of these big boxes in. It does feel airy without having anybody else here. It really does. I'm not gonna lie about that. I think it's like just us here right now. Just working on scrapping and currently getting plastic pallets to chuffing doors. Right, and this is the last pallet. What I'm going to do is I'm now going to close that door. There we go. Right. I think what we'll do is we'll move the rest of this scrap next episode. We'll move it all onto the boat, and we'll scrap the rest of it on the boat. I want to run a power cable down from up here, down, and then down again, and actually like hook it into the boat, just so then we can, you know, well, do things on the boat instead of doing them anywhere else. Right now the boat's in dark mode, but other than that, I don't think there's anything else really. There's the anchor there as well. Okay. I think that there's a part of the net actually right there. First time I'm actually looking at our boat and actually looking at the boat type of thing. But yeah, for now, anyway, I'm going to end this one here, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys have, hit that like button. If not, the dislike button's always right next door. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't already. Other than that, I will see you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?